I think we all can agree that Tom Brady is one of the greatest winners that we've ever seen in sports history. But all winning comes with a cost.
Don't nobody go in the bathroom for about 45 minutes.
You done fucked up, you know that, don't you?
You got knocked the fuck out! What's happening?
Tom Brady, probably the greatest quarterback that we've ever seen, the greatest quarterback of all time, right? He's now retired, but while he was playing, he had great success, but it didn't come without many challenges, and some of the challenges were overwhelming. But again, they went overlooked because we were so impressed with his winning prowess. But Tom also had some very challenging situations. Let's give you some history. Tom Brady, he won 7 Super Bowls.
What?
It almost sounds unreal. 7 Super Bowls. Like before Tom Brady raised the bar, we thought 2 Super Bowls was amazing. And if you go back to back, oh, incredible. Tom Brady raised the bar out of the stratosphere. But Tom Brady won 6 Super Bowls with the New England Patriots. And it was said, it was widely discussed that Tom Brady needed Bill Belichick, the coach, in order to win Super Bowls. Well, Tom dispelled that myth after leaving New England after 19 seasons as a free agent, and went to Tampa Bay. And on the first year on his Tampa Bay stint, took him to a Super Bowl. Not just took him to it, won the Super Bowl. So he just not only dispelled the myth that he needed Bill Belichick to win, but he actually flipped it around 180. He made us realize that Bill Belichick needed him to win. Tom Brady is indeed the GOAT. But here's the thing. You can't get a beautiful rainbow without first having a storm. We're going to look at a few of Tom Brady's storms, which led him to become the GOAT. Because you can either, allow that adversity to bury you, but if you cheat the lesson, you also cheat the blessing. Or you can step up to that adversity, understanding that all adversity comes with the equal, if not greater, blessing. The adversity comes free and easy, but you got to fight. And you got to be patient long enough to get to the blessing. And that's what Tom Brady has done. But we're going to explore some of the challenges that he had to endure to become the GOAT. There's a Patriots documentary going on now in which, they're asking a lot of questions. They're talking about the dynasty of the Patriots that won all of the Super Bowls under Tom Brady's leadership. But some of the former Patriots discussed that they recall Tom being very emotionally distraught, emotionally broken after the Deflategate scandal. And you can understand, they discussed Brady. He had a speech to the team before the Super Bowl 49, and he discussed the allegations of Deflategate, which happened when they played the Indianapolis Colts. And it was that question, it was discussed that Tom Brady was telling his managers to deflate the balls. He would pick the balls that they would use. The quarterbacks always sample balls before the game. They would choose the balls they want. They would put them into place, and then they would bring them back out when the game started. Well, they said that Tom Brady would tell the managers to deflate the balls to make them easier to grasp and easier to throw under the minimum air requirement. This was Deflategate. This was the premise of Deflategate. And basically, Tom was accused of telling his managers to do just that, to lower the pressure, the air pressure in the balls, which ultimately made them easier to throw and easier to handle, which would ultimately give Tom Brady the advantage. Now, of course, Tom Brady, he dispelled all rumors. He canceled all rumors. He denied that he indeed was telling his managers that. He denied the entire Deflategate situation.
I didn't, have any, I didn't alter the ball in any way. I have a process that I go through before every game where I go in and I pick the balls that I want to, the footballs that I want to use for the game. our equipment guys do a great job of breaking the balls in. They have the process that they go through. When I pick those balls out, at that point, to me, they're perfect. I don't want anyone touching the balls after that. I don't want anyone rubbing them, putting any air in them, taking any air out. To me, those balls are perfect, and that's what I expect when I show up on the field.
But after a league investigation, the Patriots issued a 4-game suspension to New England Patriots. And again, I think they won the Super Bowl that year, but they did. They won Super Bowl 49, but again, they got a 4-game suspension. And usually, you're innocent until proven guilty. And it's not until you're proven guilty in which the consequence or the sentence is rendered. So the New England Patriots sentence was a suspension for 4 games, which implies that Tom Brady was found guilty. It never actually was said that way. But when you look at the pieces, he was found guilty. And as a result, the Patriots were suspended for 4 games. Now, the biggest barrier for Tom Brady during this time, as he discussed, it wasn't the embarrassment to himself and the New England Patriots. It wasn't the 4-game suspension. It wasn't the implied allegation that or the fact that he deflated the balls, told the manager to deflate the balls. His biggest barrier during this Deflategate situation, this Deflategate scandal, was the torture his children experienced by being teased and harassed in school. And that speaks volumes about Tom Brady. But again, you can't have a rainbow without first having a storm. And how great Tom Brady is, for whom much is given, much is required.
Yes.
Tom Brady and Giselebundchen gets a divorce after 13 years of marriage, right? According to sources, Brady didn't want the divorce because, in fact, Brady, he dreaded the divorce because he and Gisele have 2 children together, a daughter and a son, but Tom has a son by a previous relationship. And Tom's reasoning for not wanting a divorce was that he dreaded going through the co-parenting, that the issues, the difficulties that he experienced with his first son and his first relationship, his son's mom. He didn't want to experience that with Gisele. So I get it. And personally, I understand. I co-parent as well. And I encourage anybody that doesn't have children, don't have children outside of wedlock. Not that the marriage makes it better. Not that you want to force a marriage just to have children. But again, once you have children, the children becomes priority. They're first. Yes. And the best way to raise a child, in my view, is both parents in the same household with the child. And I've learned from experience that co-parenting is not the best. It's very difficult to manage that. And it's very difficult to be as impactful as you want to be co-parenting. So I encourage you, if you're having children, strongly consider getting married first.
Yes.
Now the divorce also took a toll on Gisele, as she broke down in a recent interview.
A time of, a transition that had to take place. I don't think you wish for that, but I think sometimes in life things happen. And now I get to create is a new season, and I'm grateful for all of it. I'm grateful for every.
And Gisele compared her divorce to the death of a dream.
Wow.
So you see the divorce is also taking a toll on Gisele. Tom and Gisele both agree that the biggest benefit of this whole situation, this whole ordeal, is the children. And I appreciate them keeping the main thing. The children are the number one priority. And they both agree that that's what make this all worthwhile. However, Gisele got a new boo. Yeah, with the quickness. Her and Tom Brady informed the public that they were getting divorced October of 2022, that they filed for divorce October 2022. Well, just the next month, a few weeks later, Gisele and her new boo, Jaquan Valente, he's a jiu-jitsu trainer, went public on Valentine's Day after being observed locking lips. It's crazy. Then They also is rumored that they started the romance just a month later, as I just discussed. But then they were recently photographed in Costa Rica. Yeah. With the children.
Oh my God.
So it's serious. What do you think? My thoughts. The cream always rises to the top. So I believe Tom Brady will come out of this and use all of this adversity to win, as he's always done. You know, Tom Brady, see, results don't lie. And watching Tom Brady over the years, I'm a believer in Tom Brady. I'm a believer that Tom Brady, because leaders don't create other followers. Leaders create other leaders. Leaders make people better as a result of their presence. And I can truly say from watching Tom over the years, he has done that. He continues to do that. And I'm confident that he will use all of this adversity and continue to win. Until next time, be great and be blessed.